Hey guys, Double here, and welcome back to Pokemon SoulSilver. And the last time we got to this place with this guy standing here. Let's talk to him. Today's Saturday. That means the bug catching contest is on today. Rules are simple. Using one of your Pokemon, catch a bug type Pokemon to be judged. Would you like to give it a try? Uh-oh, you have more than one Pokemon. You'll have to use Quilava, the first Pokemon in your party. Is that okay with you? Fine, we'll hold the other Pokemon while you compete. Here are sport balls for the contest. So, in here there's quite a few bug types. Caterpie, Weedle, Metapod, and Kakuna are among them. And it doesn't matter which version you're playing as far as I remember. New Pokemon are Butterfree and Beedrill, just the evolutions, so... Yeah, here's Weedle. No, wait, Weedle's in SoulSilver. What am I saying? But yeah, it doesn't matter. Then Paris. Paris is... No, Paris isn't new. What am I going on about? Venonat. I don't think Venonat's new either. Venonat is a poison bug type that can be hit by Levitate. Oh, here's Metapod, if you didn't believe me. However, the two big draws that might actually be the only real new Pokemon here are Scyther and Pinsir. Scyther's a bug flying type. He evolves into a bug steel type by trading while holding the metal coat. I wanted to actually use a Scizor on my team. Whoa. But I didn't want to have to hack. If there was a DS emulator that supported trade, I'd do that, but I sort of got my team planned out anyway. And Pinsir's sort of outclassed by Heracross because they are both sort of bug types that learn fighting moves, but Heracross has bug and fighting as his typing, whereas Pinsir is just exclusively bug. So I say if you're going for one of those two, go for Heracross. Oh my god, Beedrill! The bug catching contest, I'm still not exactly sure exactly how it works. I've seen conflicting reports, and I'm not sure the Pokemon community, just get in the fucking ball. I'm not sure the Pokemon community actually knows how it works either, to be honest. But the inner mechanics of how to win and all that stuff. But basically you have, I can't remember how many balls it is, I think 20 sport balls to try catching a bug type. I believe you have 15 minutes. This goes on every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I think it has to do with... Yeah, it's 20. I think it has to do with the level, the amount of balls used to catch, the HP, and I really don't want to Go up! Cursor! Oh my god! If I catch this, I might actually use it because that's a full health one ball. So that's actually worth quite a bit of points. Oh, I'm using that. They're in Gold, Silver, and Crystal. It was a little easier because you could pretty much, if you caught a Scyther or a Pinsir, you instantly won. And I believe... Okay, I'd rather not be invisible to talk to that guy. So, oh, Pinsir! I wish you could keep multiple Pokemon because I'd like to actually have a Pinsir, even though I'm not planning on using one. But meh. But meh. So let's go talk to that guy now. Just have to talk to him. Actually, he's over here. Where am I going? Yeah, it's kind of weird how to end it, you have to go over here. But this is the national park when it's not bug catching. There's nothing actually new here. Oh, it must be 20 minutes. So, I bet the guy who wins is going to have a Beedrill because I chose Caterpie over Beedrill. Butterfree. Venonat. And come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah! A whopping Caterpie. Hardy would be proud of me. 316 points. And you get a Sunstone. This is a way to get a couple rare stones. I'll put on screen exactly what. I don't think there's actually any stones that are like if I recall correctly, I'm pretty sure there's no Firestone or anything. I think it's just Sun, Moon, and maybe one other. Maybe. But yeah, I'm just gonna quickly deposit Caterpie, and then we'll continue on before going back down and taking on the third gym. So be right back. Okay, and before we continue on that route, there's actually a bunch of trainers and items in here I'd like to get. I want to get the items first, at least the stuff back here. But yeah, even though Weedle's appearing here, normally you're not going to find many bug types. I believe Hoppip's in here. Can't remember anymore off the top of my head because I only wrote down the new ones. And National Park didn't have any new ones. Soothbell! This will make happiness gained on your Pokemon go up quicker. I'm not going to use that on Golbat just because I don't think I need to. But if you're planning on using Return or something, it's a little more helpful. And TM28 Dig, also not gonna probably use that on anyone just because I don't really like 2-turn moves on Pokemon. And no item over here. There's probably an invisible item I missed. But I don't really do invisible item hunting stuff. If there's one I know about, then I'll get it. So now let's go deal with the trainers. The world is deep. There's lots of things we don't know. But I know more than you do. Kid, you look like you're 12. Yeah, well, I'm only 10. But look at this kid. He looks way younger than me. And he seems like a fucking nerd. And headbutt. Oh, look at that. I know so much I made you flinch. Okay. I don't know how knowing would really do or help with that, but meh. Meh. And I'm level 17. Here comes Voltorb. Let's go Quilava. Let's go Quilava. Flame Wheel! Wheel of Fortune! I don't know. One problem with Pokemon is I have a lot of trouble commentating over it. I mean, I really enjoy the games, but I just have trouble commentating over Pokemon games. That's why I wanted, if you were following... Oh, I'll explain what she just said. But that's why when I first started the Emerald Randomizer Nuzlocke thing, that's why I wanted it to be a Versus, because I knew that. However, I wanted... Whoops. I've LP'd every other Pokemon game, so I feel it's only right to finally get a Johto game. But anyway, what she mentioned was only one Pokemon can stroll with you at a time in the Pokewalker. The Pokewalker was a pedometer gadget thingy that came with physical copies of Pokemon Heart Gold and Pokemon Soul Silver. Basically, you could put a Pokemon in it and walk around with them. I think it's 100 steps equals 1 EXP or something like that. You could only gain 1 level in it though, which was kind of meh, but I guess it's fair because you don't want someone having like level 100s if they walk a lot, level 100s before the first gym or something. But there's a couple hidden, or not hidden areas, but like a couple Pokemon you can get in there in special areas that you can't get in I was about to answer that because my mom keeps calling me. But yeah, there's a bunch of Pokemon in there that you can't get anywhere else, or they're harder to get elsewhere. So, yeah. Oh my god. Oh, Sunkern. Why didn't I put Sunkern? Sunkern's new. Sunkern literally has the worst stats out of any Pokemon. Sunkern is legitimately the worst Pokemon in the game. And it doesn't get much better when it evolves. It evolves into the pure grass type Sunflora. I kinda like what they look like, but I really don't want to waste a team slot just to use one. That Sunstone that I got for winning the bug catching contest would evolve it. So if I was even debating, I'd probably now use one, but that's how bad they are. Even I won't use one. I'm actually technically still in the debating process, and that's why I was so like, oh, a Sunstone. So I might catch one. Maybe. I'll wait till after Whitney if I'm going to, though, because training up 2 Pokemon for a gym leader, and I think I just spoiled her name. I don't think she's actually introduced herself yet, but whatever. I don't want to train 2 Pokemon up for a gym leader, especially one I'm so close to. Like, maybe if, say, the Slowpoke dungeon, or Slowpoke well was like, you got Headbutt, then went through the Slowpoke well, and then dealt with Whitney, then I might consider using 2 Pokemon in between. And no, I don't really like Fierce Swipes, but I like it more than Sand Attack, or Tail Whip. Sand Attack can be useful, and it will be useful. You guys will see. You guys will see. I'll show you. And Cubone. Cubone's kind of cute. I like Cubone. I like Cubone. Cubone's a good Pokemon. I don't really like Marowak's design, though. But I like Cubone. I thought Bone Club was... Oh no, that's Boomerang. I get the bone moves mixed up. Mixed up, I say. Mixed up. Anyway. She says, I didn't remember, like, everyone in here sharing their phone numbers with me. Let's just use my last super potion. I can buy more. And I'm just gonna use my normal potion on Quilava. And Golbat could probably use one too. A game that I've been playing recently on my phone when I'm bored is Pokemon Glazed. It's a ROM hack of, I believe, Emerald. I don't know. It's fairly popular, so you guys have probably heard of it, but I'm not sure. Well, if you don't pay attention to ROM hacking, then you probably haven't heard of it. But, yeah. Whoa, Raichu! That's actually pretty good, considering I was just battling a level 2 Voltorb the route over. But yeah, there's this forest or swamp. It's called like Milkshake Swamp, and it is a pain in the ass. Like, I chose Turtwig, and pretty much the only Pokemon I've had the chance to even get up to this point are Psychic and Grass types. The only Pokemon in that area are Bug. Literally, Bug. There's some Poison, so Psychic would help for that, but fucking Bug. And a lot of them do have Bug attacks. And then, to deal with the first gym, do I have any... No, do I have any berries? No, crap. Does Aprom have anything? He has Pickup. Nope. But, yeah, then there's this sort of dungeon area that the first gym leader's in. You have to go find him. That deals with electricity. Or there's a bunch of electricity. So pretty much if you pick Piplup, you're fucked. Plus, the trainers in there also all use poison types with poison attacks. Whoa! So basically, I have no money to buy healing items because I keep dying because I didn't pick Chimchar, apparently. Or that game also put Shanks and Riolu as starters for some reason. But anyway, I might... next time on Pokemon SoulSilver, even though there is another route I could technically go on, I'm not going to. But next time, we're gonna start the third gym. See you guys then.